Hi, my name is Swanson, and I'm going to show you a type of sun salutation. It's an adaptation of the traditional sun salutation that I developed specifically for dressage riders, so for people to connect and feel better and healthier while horseback riding and doing different sports with that. However, what I have found is that this is very useful for people that are just looking for balance in general, because the focus is balance, core stability, and a sense of union with the breath. So if you just want a twist on the normal sun salutation, something a little different, this is also a really great adaptation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start turned around, because getting lefts and rights is kind of part of the brain work of this type of sun salutations. So coming back to having your feet hip distance apart. So you're going to be facing me. If you have a mat, you can set it up straight facing me. And look down, find that stability in your feet. Just play around with your balance on your feet. Come forward and back a few times. And then spread the toes, place them down, and try to relax them down so you're not squeezing your toes. Press into the ball mount of the big toe and feel most of your weight back toward your heels. So your heels are stacked with your hips over them, with your shoulders relaxed back and down over the hips, and your ears are over your shoulders. So find that alignment, do any adjustments you need to get there. Even finding the position of your pelvis so you're not arched too much, not flattened too much, so you can find that nice curve that's occurring between those dots, between those points. And then once you get here, keep the shoulder blades down. So you're not engaging your traps, these muscles up here. Keep them down as you raise the arms up. Arms are up, cross the right leg over the left. Now that could be in front, or that could be all the way down, whatever's accessible for you. And then stretch to your right. Side stretch. Relaxing the shoulder blades down. If it's accessible, you can even look up slightly. Reach through the fingertips. Find balance. Come back to center. Cross over the other way. If you are a little wobbly, it's awkward, that's okay. That's what it's about. And switch. Left over the right. And to the left. Notice the breath. And come back to center. Sometimes I like to glance down at my feet and look how strange they look, kind of disorienting. And come back to center, feet hip distance apart. You stay right where you're at. I'm going to come here so you can see the side view a little bit better. Inhale, open the heart center forward. Exhale, fold. You can bend into the knees to have a neutral spine. And fingers alongside the toes. Step your right foot back into the lunge. Back knee comes down and your front knee is directly over your ankle. So you can hold onto blocks here if you have them, or onto your thigh. This is a balancing pose even here. So your knee and front foot, they're about hip distance apart here, so you have that nice stable base. And use your hand on your thigh, if you're there, to press back a little to decrease this flexion right here. Inhale, the arms come up. If you need to, you can keep that hand down for stability, and stretch to your left. Open the heart center forward, and you might just be feeling an intense stretch on your right hip flexors and the psoas muscle, which can get really tight if you ride a lot, if you sit a lot. So many of us have tightness in this muscle. Also kind of a muscle we squeeze and hold in unintentionally when we're stressed, really. And come back to center, fingers alongside the toes, lift the back knee up. If it's too much on your knee, remember you can always have a padded blanket or extra cushioning under your knee. And step back to downward facing dog. Come forward to plank, top end of a push-up pose. And this is so important, this core stability for our balance. So make sure you're not sagging down here and you're not way up here. You can, if it's too much for you, have your knees down. That's okay. but still find that neutral spine here. Squeezing the belly button in toward the spine. Lift the chin up slightly so you're probably looking toward me. And smile. Now knees down. Slowly come down toward the floor. Inhale, open the chest forward. Use the hands to gently pull back as you open the heart center forward, strengthening it into the back, strengthening the core. Low back pain is so common for all of us and for riders. So we're working on strengthening here. Keep the breath flowing. And then press back to child's pose. And whenever you're ready, you can come to downward facing dog. Get some momentum by kicking the right leg forward into the lunge. Maybe you grab it and bring it there. Get there however you need to. Back knee comes down and come up once again. This time we're going to stretch to the right with one or both arms. If you are wobbly, that's okay. This is a balance pose. Open the chest forward, but try to bring your torso back. Front knee is directly over the ankle, not in front of it. Inhale. Exhale, fingers alongside the toes. Lift the back knee, step forward. Inhale with a neutral long spine. Inhale coming up. Exhale, hands down to heart center. Once again, cross the right leg over the left, bringing the arms up and stretch to your right. Come back to center. Switch the legs, pause in center, cross over left over right, stretch to the left. Come back to center, switch the legs back. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale, forward fold. Fingers alongside the toes. This time, step the left leg back into the lunge. So we're switching. Back knee comes down, coming on up. Stretching over to your right side. Find stability here however you need to. And back to center. Fingers alongside the toes. Back knee up, step back, downward facing dog. Come forward to plank, top into the push-up. Hold here for a moment. Keep the breath flowing. Notice if anytime you forget to breathe, look toward me, smile. And knees come down. Slowly come down toward the floor. Inhale, open the heart. Center forward, chest is opening, shoulders back. Exhale back, child's pose for a moment. And when you're ready, downward facing dog. You can pedal here, feel your hamstrings, feel the backs of your legs. And then kick that left leg forward into the lunge. Maybe grab it, bring it forward if you need to. Back knee comes down, lifting up, and stretch to your left. And come back to center. Release the arms down. Back knee comes up. Step on forward. Knees bent as you come up with a nice long spine, leading with the back of the head. Inhale. Exhale, hands down toward heart center. Pause here. Noticing the breath. Finding a rhythm with your breath. Your rhythm of your breath is a good indicator. So many things that's going on with your body, with your mind, with your life. Can you establish that rhythm? Can you take control of your own physiology here? Release the hands down. And thank you so much for joining me for these sun salutations. If you'd like more adaptations for sun salutations, like how to do them on a chair or on a wall, or you can't quite get down to do it the exact way we did, feel free to look at the links below. I have resources for you. And head on over to AnnSwansonWellness.com for more. And I hope to see you sometime soon. Thank you.